The same gentleman who shared this with me, he's Puerto Rican, and he said he was at an event this week. They celebrate the Three Kings. I guess they do some kind of I don't know, I guess a Puerto Rican holiday that's associated with the Three Kings, the Three Magi, which was this weekend. Okay, which represents the non-Jew, the Gentile, acknowledging the kingship of Christ. The great philosophers, the kings, the astrologers, searchers, the open-minded, the everything we talk about. The Magi represent what we want to be, the searchers. Opened eyes, clear, pure hearts, clean minds, pure heart, chaste bodies, healthy, looking for truth. And they find Jesus. But at the same time that the celebrated Magi's come for Jesus, somebody else comes to Jesus too. The shepherds. The angels announce to the shepherds that the Messiah has arrived. And I like that image, The Messiahs are coming in. The Magi are coming in, and the shepherds to adore. The wise, the wealthy, the ignorant, non-educated, and poor. Right? The two extremes come to adore. And I wrote something about that. I'm going to share it with you, and that's how I'm going to end today. I really like this. Okay. So here's my blog, okay? Make sure I'm sharing. I always have to go back to make sure. I get paranoid that it's not working. All right, so there's my little Magi, right? There he is. Howie Hain. Okay, HowieHain.com. There's my Magi. And this is called Wise as Doves. And it's about the shepherds coming. It's about the shepherds. And it's connected to everything we spoke about today. Everything's always connected. Here we go. Wise as Doves. I wrote this on December. Wrote it and posted it around this time. December 26th, day after Christmas, 2017. And there's that beautiful image, that Rembrandt. See the Rembrandt? Rembrandt, the angel appearing to the shepherds, 1634. Wow, look at that image. Look at that image of Rembrandt. Wow, it's beautiful. Look at that angel, right? The angel is announcing to the shepherds. Oh, the shepherds are startled. Boy, aren't they? Isn't it interesting? When an angel appears, there's always fear. The fear. Whoa, the otherworldliness. Whoa. Wow. Okay? So he appears to the shepherd. Look at that paint, that etching, the drawing. It's magnificent. Okay, here we go. We're gonna start with a Bible verse. This is from Luke 2:8-9. Now there were shepherds in that region, living in the fields and keeping the night watch over their flock. The angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were struck with great fear. Luke 2:8-9. Perhaps the scariest thing to those of us who cling tightly to the things of the world is to accept the job that the Lord assigns us. Oh, how so many of us are so quick to long for greater adventure. Yet, when it comes to those humble little shepherds to whom the angel of the Lord appeared, we are perhaps even quicker to long to be one of them, sitting quietly upon a gentle hillside, effortlessly tending to a passive flock, while the always full moon provides a soft, ever so appropriate illumination from above. But we are liars, for there's nothing less romantic in each one of our daily lives, or more mundane. We simply have to be honest, or at least consistent. It all depends on how we look at it. If we see the shepherds in such a delicate light, then we also need to see ourselves in the same. For before the angel appears, the shepherds were hardly posing for picturesque landscapes. Perhaps it is for this very reason, their realness, their authenticity, their holy simplicity, that the Lord chose them to be present when he revealed his glory. It is exciting. We have a wonderful choice. Either our boring lives make us just the kind of people to whom God prefers to reveal himself, or our lives are a lot more exciting than we ever imagined. Either way, what is vital to making such a decision true is sincerity and genuine gratitude. We need to thank God for who he has made us and for where he has placed us and for what type of task he has assigned us. A faithful, humble heart dreams and believes and sees great things among the most ordinary circumstances. Just look at the young virgin and the upright carpenter to whom the shepherds went in haste to find in a stable, adoring a child born within the company of the lowest of men. If we spend our time dreaming of being someone else, living somewhere else, and doing something else, we miss the opportunity of being exactly who God intends us to be. And when that happens, we are always in the wrong place at the wrong time, and most tragically, doing that which matters very little. For to be the first on the scene, the first to lay hold, the first to adore the newborn king is as good as it gets. Even for those whose normal existence isn't standing around all alone, day after day in the scorching sun or biting cold, while picking fleas from matted down fleece or scaring off hungry wolves. The angel said to them, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I proclaim to you news, good news of great joy that will be for all the people." So they went in haste and found Mary and Joseph and the infant lying in the manger. When they saw this, they made known the message that had been told them about this child. All who heard it were amazed, but what had been told them by the shepherds. Then the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen, just as it had been told to them. Luke chapter 20, 10, 16 to 18, and verse 20. It's a great reminder that where we are and who we are and how we are and those around us is where God is placing us. It doesn't mean we can't work to improve. It doesn't mean we can't change. But when we're longing to be other than we are at the core of our being, then we're missing the entire point. God has made us who we are for this particular moment, like that Jesus, but for this hour I came to this purpose. But for this hour, you came to your purpose. You are exactly where you need to be. I'm exactly where I need to be. We just need to be Christ in that moment. We need to be truth in that moment, and honesty and kindness and all the virtues. Pick a virtue, any of the virtues, and be that virtue in that moment. And then you're the best you can be. You're the best version of yourself, as they say. The shepherds were just being shepherds. There was nothing romantic. There was nothing certainly glorious about being a shepherd at that moment, until God chose them simply for being real and then brought them into great glory. Glory that 2,000 years later, we're reading about them. And what they witnessed, we haven't witnessed. So think about this next time you see the shepherds. Who are the shepherds in our lives? Whoever's doing the most rotten, dirty job you can think of. Think of the job that you least want to do, and that's the shepherd. And think of that person being chosen by God to see his glory, to reveal to others his glory, to see the babe and tell others about the babe. to be on the scene, right? That's who God chose. He also called the Magi. So wherever you are, if you're a Magi, if you're a shepherd, or somewhere in between, you're exactly who you need to be to bring glory to God. So let's keep searching like the Magi. Let's stay simple and clean and pure like the shepherd. And of course, not clean in a physical sense. They were filthy. That's the irony, isn't it? Nobody was dirtier than a shepherd. But it was the purity and the cleanliness of their intention, their simplicity, their holy simplicity that made them clean. Cleaner than we can imagine. God made them clean, like the new snowfall. All right. Stop sharing. It's been fun. It's been a good day.